That's right, family. Why the preacher don't never tell you that Jesus didn't want to die for your black ass? Huh? Why they didn't tell you that? They always tell you that Jesus died, was born, died, and resurrected for your sin. But why they don't tell you about when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane and that he prayed to his Father to let this cup passeth away from him? You see, what was the cup? He didn't want to die. He didn't want to die for you. Why the preacher don't tell you that? You know that. You read that. But you in denial. You in denial, motherfucker, because you don't want to save yourself. You ready, you ready for the boogeyman, some Casper, the friendly ghost, to come save you from your misery. Why they don't tell you about Gethsemane? To let this cup pass, but not my will, but your will. So what was Jesus' will? Not to die on the cross. Is this the Lord Almighty who was in heaven? I mean, didn't he know this before he left heaven and come down to earth, and then he get down to earth and change his mind? Oh, hell no. That's the Almighty God who demoted himself from the Almighty to come down to be in flesh. And all he have to do is just say, it is. And you know, all he had to do is say, let it be, and it is. You see, but he rather go through all these ceremonies and rituals, have a sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. All he had to do is just forgive you. He's God. He could do that. He didn't have to go through all this. He didn't have to have his son born into the world to renege on his on the plan. You see, come to earth, and not only did he pray once, he prayed 3 times to let this cup passeth away from him. He didn't want to die. He heard them motherfuckers crying up on them crosses. He didn't want to go up there. And when they finally nailed him to a cross, he rebuked his father. He rebuked his father and said, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? You see, I want y'all to get over there and get this presentation. The man who didn't want to die for you, yet you still call him God. Did you hear me? The man who didn't want to die for you, yet you still call him God. General SETI Patreon, over 500 exclusive 5 presentation just like this one. Click that link down in the video description and be in the house. You cannot find any Patreon that can compare or compete.